that floater is annoying. It's so small that it's not really annoying, but when you're looking at something white like a screen or a page, it's slightly annoying. It's not a warm day. Relative to what we've had lately, it's not a warm day. So it's only 15 degrees. What's that? Right? Who can tolerate 15 degrees? Yeah, and it's windy, and I have not been outside more than a little bit today. I have not gone walking, I haven't done anything. I've obviously had coffee because I'm I never told you, I stopped using sugar in my coffee. I used to have coffee with my sugar, and now I have coffee black. Yep. I just thought, years ago, my cousin told me the reason her sister, my other cousin, was overweight was because she drank so much coffee. And I went, huh? She says, yeah, she drinks so much coffee and she puts so much cream and sugar in the coffee that makes her gain a lot of weight. So she was rather heavy for a while for that reason. I'm sure there were other things added on to that, but drinking a lot of coffee like that made a difference. So I thought, you know what? I do put a lot of sugar in my coffee, and I have more lately. And I was watching myself put sugar in my coffee. And I'm like, you know what? Do you really need to do that? You've weaned yourself off other things. You've weaned yourself off milk or cream in your coffee. Can you not wean yourself off the sugar? And for a while there, I was using less sugar and it was going okay. And then since I've been home, I've been putting more and more and more sugar in my coffee. You know what? Just try it. I used to say that I couldn't drink coffee if there wasn't sugar in it because, it's just not good. So I tried it just once. And I went, it's not that bad. I could get used to this. And ever since then, I have not put any sugar in my coffee. That's how my husband quit smoking. One day, he did not smoke, and he never smoked again. So, my coffee is really strong, and there is no sugar in it, and there is no cream in it. I'm lactose intolerant, and I obviously, for some reason, got myself allergic to nuts, and one thing led to another. I cannot put anything in my coffee. I don't feel like putting anything in my coffee, and I'm starting to appreciate the taste of coffee. It seems, I don't know, this may be in my imagination, but it seems that coffee without sugar is even stronger than coffee with sugar. I don't know, maybe I drink it faster. I have no idea what this is, but I've been getting buzz off my coffee ever since I've been doing this. So, whatever. Got my picture hung. I found that picture in my collection of pictures that I used to have hanging on walls. And I went, whoa, that is my favorite picture of my husband. It's when we first started going out. I first met his friends, and we were at a bush, it's gotta be in the bush, maple syrup cooking, the boiling, whatever you do. maple syrup in the bush. And they had a couch out there to be comfortable while they were cooking this maple syrup. And my husband, my then boyfriend, was relaxing on a couch out in the bush. The leaves all turned color and him looking so handsome. And I thought, why do I not have this picture hanging? It's my favorite picture of him. So there it is, finally hanging up in a very well protected area. Doesn't get a lot of light. And yeah. So I changed the time that I usually put on my, I put 3 o'clock. They have to have their exercises done or their assignments done by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I put 2 o'clock on it. I started checking it at 2 o'clock. So it's now 3:15. And I got another email. I just started checking early. It's not another email, it's an email. Air Miles. Yes. I don't know what I'll do next week. Random things. Some options. Yeah, so 1 meeting, 2 meeting, no more meeting. No more meetings. That's it. That's the end of the online meetings. That was kind of fun. Having like rows of people popping in and out, seeing everybody watching the meeting. Some people being outside, some people being in their living room. Most people were in the living room. Some people in their kitchens. That was kind of cool. I got another, just piling on stuff. And I got upset at it. Not in public, but to my coworkers. Oh, this is another thing we have to do, Stephanie. Yeah, she's my person that I mouth off at about work. Complain to. She's my. There goes my spot floater. Usually floaters would go. They're clear things that sort of go. But this is the first spot floater. And as soon as I see it, it starts moving because I'm watching it, right? And it goes moving off. Yeah. Vaguely annoying. I've got the screen in front of me, so. Yeah, so getting the buzz off my coffee, and I'm trying to get done early, but who knows, my sister-in-law may not be home today, so I am going to eat out tonight. But then I don't feel like eating out because that means I have to go out and get it, and I am so lazy. I'm so lazy. If it were 25 degrees and sunny, I would never leave my house. I'd just sit out back and read. And then I'd really have things delivered to me. I'd actually get a delivery thing happening. But every now and then you have to go out and do something, right? Yeah, I'll go drive, get some, what should I have? That's when my sister-in-law will say, no, I am coming home. No worries. No, she usually finds places to go. She's so sociable. She loves going out. If only to, she doesn't go out. She goes and talks to people. I do not. I don't need that. Basically, I get away with a diary. You are my diary. I tell you about everything that I've done. And then I listen to what you've done and find it fascinating. And if we interact, that's kind of cool because that's fun. But I really don't need to meet you face to face. I'm a perfect COVID-19, lock in, stuck in, stay in. I'm not a socializer. Remember my girlfriend and I, we called each other the social butterflies. But she may be a social butterfly, my girlfriend, but I am not a social butterfly. I was a tag-along butterfly. I only, went along where she went, but I really don't need to. I suppose it's because I've done everything in my life that was exciting. I used to have a really busy social life. I went out. I drove my parents crazy. I stayed out. I danced the night away. I went to concerts. I went to bars. I did everything. I was very much a socializer. So it's basically been there, done that. You know what? It's kind of boring. Sorry. No, I do like interacting, but I don't need to. I have always found a good book to be plenty of socializing for me. In other words, I don't need to socialize. I love you guys. I really like you a lot. I like watching your videos, and I like interacting with you guys because you're all fun. That's why I watch you. But me go out, my gazebo back there is my summer playhouse. I really don't need it. Yeah, I know. I wanted to travel the world like my parents did, or travel the country, or travel North America, or travel the world. That would have been fun if I had the money to do it. But being poor doesn't mean I can't have fun. I can buy a book and have just as much fun. It's not the same. I know it's not the same. But having no money is not going to stop me from enjoying myself. So, this COVID-19, not a problem. Not being allowed to interact with people, not a problem. I mean, I keep on backing away from Gail. Gail and the tripods, because she's always, coming close, and I'm going, okay, come on, Gail. I don't say anything, but she's definitely got to be close to people, and I'm being careful, and she's not being careful, and I really don't need social interaction. Having my sister-in-law in the house is great because she can do things that I can't do, but I really don't need it. I can be alone. And if I had the money to pay for all those things, I would do it. I don't need socializing. I can be alone. I've been a loner all my life. Have I said this before? I believe I have. I'm a little kid who sits in the schoolyard and someone has to say, Monica. The bell just rang. We have to go back in. Oh, okay. And I stop reading and I go back in. I'm the last person to walk into the school because I was busy reading. That has happened to me. That's a true story. So a gazebo can have one chair and one table, and that's all I need. Right, Floyd? Me and the cats. Stop scratching your ear. Stop it. Yeah. So they asked us, did I tell you that they asked us to do more? More tracking, more tracking. I guess they'll give us something to put the tracking into. I've got everything here, so I have to do that yet. The last tasks. I have to track the last tasks. Yeah. The last tasks have to be tracked. I have to track the last tasks. Right up. I have not done that. No, I have to do the, and then I have to do this. Okay. Okay, I should stop talking to you guys and get back to work. It's 3:22 and I'm still on the morning. It's early. Okay, let me get